Hello, passengers, and welcome to the Midnight Train, where we bring the dark to light, baby. That's right. And, of course, where listener discretion is always advised. We try to make fun of and joke about creepy things, and, sometimes it can get a little bit dark. If you're new here, that's what we're doing. Hopefully you give it a chance. If you're not new here, you know how we get down. You know how we does it. Anyway, I am your host, the conductor of the cryptic, Jonathan Sayer, and with me, it's my oldest son. Looks like he's crying right now. You okay?
I am, yeah. It's okay. So emotional.
What's the matter?
You're so old.
I just turned a certain age yesterday, and
37, right?
Yeah. So anyway, this is Logan. Hey, yeah, there it is. I was about to say, wait a minute, man. You got to stick with it.
Got to keep it going.
So anyway, yeah, yesterday was the old birthday, and had a great time hanging out. No, fuck, no. No, I'm actually 46. I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever. I got to go out and hang out with some friends for the weekend, and it was, or not even the weekend, it was like Sunday through Wednesday. And we had an absolute blast. So yes, that's why it's a little bit on the late side this week. But hey, better late than never.
Heck yeah, man.
So listen, for all you Patreon listeners out there, and if you're not a Patreon listener, you might want to jump on board that train.
Oh.
Get it? Shit. Anyway, because this week we're going to be talking about some of the top, or should I say worst, angels of death.
Oh.
The nurses and doctors that, happen to go off and kill people, including one that is possibly responsible for around 400 deaths.
Sure.
Yeah. And if it's true, we'll talk about it, but if it's true, he would actually be the most prolific serial killer in American history.
Damn.
Yeah. So we'll talk about that. So get on over there, patreon.com/accidental dads, or go to the midnight train podcast.com. Click on the little link at the top and sign up. All right?
Yeah.
All right. Enough of that stuff.
Okay. Forget about it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it. So, by the way, you have no idea what we're talking about, do you?
About right now? No, we were talking about Starsky and Hutch. Do it.
No, about for the episode today. You don't have any idea.
No, I don't. I was trying to get you to spoil it earlier, but
it's going to be awesome.
Oh.
And super fucked up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Talking about planes, trains, and automobiles?
No, that's a great movie, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it
Never
was
seen
pretty
it.
awesome. All right, anyway, let's get into this damn thing. Let's turn down the lights.
Ooh.
Adjust our seats. Let's get it nice and comfy there. Wait. Yep, there it is. Grab a drink. Got one.
I got one, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And let's get creepy. But first, here's a toast to all you beautiful, beautiful motherfuckers. What's the bad guy's name in Stranger Things? Is it Narcan? What's his name?
Yeah, you're talking to the right guy. I've seen every single episode of that show.
That's true. I don't even know why I bothered. Damn it. I did see, however, that the guys in Metallica actually let Eddie, who was shredding on there, actually jam with them.
And they gave him his guitar, too.
What?
Yeah. What's his face from Metallica? They gave him his guitar.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. So everyone was like, so every time he plays it, does he have to pay like a royalty now?
They should. Yeah. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
Speaking of, it was actually James Hetfield from Metallica's birthday yesterday, too.
Oh, no shit.
I share a birthday with the one and only Entertainmenta. Make sure you guys are listening to Icons and Outlaws as well, where we've already talked about Metallica in part 1, and we'll be talking more later. All right, so today we're talking about, and they can probably tell because it says so in the title of the episode today.
Just what Logan doesn't fucking know.
Yeah. It's going to say, gotcha, bitch. So no, we're actually talking about Hell's Belle Gunness. Belle Gunness.
Hell's Bells Gunners.
Any idea? No, not Gunner. Gunness.
Gunness.
Which I was going to get us some Guinness.
Oh, that would have been amazing. I was about to say that.
Yes, but it's Gunness.
Gunness.
There's no I in it.
Oh.
So Belle Sorenson Gunness was initially born as Brynhild Paulsdatter Størset.
Yeah, I would have changed my name too.
Yeah. In November 11th of 1859 in Selbu, Norway. Okay.
Wait, you said 1859?
Correct.
Damn.
We're going way, way, way back. And a lot of people right now are listening, and if you happen to know the tale of Belle Gunness, you probably know why we, of all podcasts, are doing this episode and talking about her, because, well, we don't know if she's dead.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we'll find. Well, obviously she is now, 1859. But I'm saying we'll go through it.
Okay,
it's really, it's crazy.
Oh, is it?
Crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, and plus, for this past week's episode for Patreon, we talked about a pretty crazy lady.
We did.
The little old lady serial killer. Yeah, or lady killer or whatever.
The Lucha Libre.
The Lucha Libre. Lucha Libre.
Nacho!
And, of course, if you're missing out on that, well, guess what? That's your fault. Just saying.
You could always sign up for Patreon.
That's
and go
right.
back in there and listen to it.
The other poopers know what's up. You know what's up. So Gunness's origins are a matter of some debate. Obviously, It's 1859. Most of her biographers state that she was born on November 11th in 1859 near the lake of Selbu, Sør-Trøndelag in Norway.
Okay.
And was christened, again, Brynhild Paulsdatter Størset. Her parents were Paul Pedersen Størset, a stonemason, and Berit Olsdatter. She was the youngest of their 8 children, and they lived in Størsetgjerdet. Størsetgjerdet. That's the name. Størsetgjerdet.
Okay.
Fruited. Make a purster.
Yoo-hoo. Makes them a blowout.
Which is a very small cotter's farm in Innbygda, which is 60 kilometers southeast of Trondheim, the largest city in central Norway.
Huh.
A.k.a. Trøndelag.
Oh.
Yeah, you got all that? Sure.
Got
yeah, you do.
A couple of those letters.
I can tell you do. So an Irish TV documentary by Anne Berit Vestby aired on September 4th, 2006, and kind of talks about a common but unverified story about Gunness's early life. There really isn't a lot to verify with a lot of stuff, but what there is crazy as shit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. The story says that in 1877, Gunness attended a country dance while pregnant.
Oh.
Which, 1877, I would say that's probably not a good thing. And that would also make her, 18?
Yeah.
18. Yeah. That's math.
Yay.
Oh, damn it, it's so low. The audience is way far away on that one. Yeah. So anyway, she attended this dance while she was pregnant, right? Okay. And in doing this, obviously not a very good thing to do, she was actually attacked by a man who kicked her in the abdomen, causing her to miscarry the child.
Oh, shit.
Pretty fucked up.
Yeah, a little bit.
The man who came from a wealthy family was never prosecuted by the Norwegian authorities. According to people who actually knew Belle, her personality changed immediately, okay, and substantially.
Wow.
The man who attacked her died shortly afterward. His cause of death was said to be stomach cancer. So growing up in poverty, Gunness took to milking and herding cattle the following year on a large, wealthy farm and served there for 3 years to pay for her trip across the Atlantic. She wanted to come over to the States.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So, guy he had stomach cancer.
Yeah.
Right?
That's a perfectly plausible thing.
Stuff happens.
Yeah.
Life.
It's karma. That's what you get for kicking a baby.
Right.
Yeah.
You baby-kicking son of a bitch.
Yeah.
So following the example of a sister, Nellie Larson, who had immigrated to America earlier, Gunness moved to the United States in 1881 and assumed a more American-style name, okay? Initially in Chicago, while living with her sister and brother-in-law, she worked as a domestic servant, then got a job at a butcher shop cutting up animal carcasses until her first marriage in 1884. And let's just say, she got some skills.
Okay.
While she was there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, you got to pick up a little bit of the handiwork.
Right.
Yeah.
So before even going further, let's just kind of put Belle.
Yeah.
Let's put everything together real fast.
Okay.
She came from Norway.
Yeah.
She was pregnant.
Yeah.
Got kicked by some dude that got away with it. Or did he?
Oh.
She comes over here. She worked on a farm for a very long time, so she knows how to deal with the animals.
Right.
And she got a job at a butcher shop where she was actually, from what I've read, quite good at the old bladage.
Oh, so she's quick with the blades, is she?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So in 1884, Gunness married Mads Ditlev Anton Sorenson.
Wow.
In Chicago, Illinois. Why didn't he change his fucking name?
Yeah, really.
Like, come on, dude. In Chicago, Illinois, where 2 years later, they opened a candy store together. Aw.
That's so sweet.
That's nice, right?
Get it?
Son of a... The business was unsuccessful, and the shop mysteriously burned down within a year.
That sucks.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
And what's even more strange is they collected the insurance, which actually paid for another home.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, how lucky.
That is
So lucky.
so good.
I
to
mean,
have
you know, she
insurance.
had these bad things happen before, but now it sounds like it's turning around.
That's good.
It really does.
Her stars are looking up
That's
for her.
that's what I'm saying.
That's good.
So some researchers tend to believe that the marriage to Sorenson produced no offspring, had no babies.
Okay.
However, neighbors gossiped about the babies since Belle never appeared to be pregnant. What babies, mind you?
Yeah, what babies?
Other investigators report that the couple had 4 children.
Wait, what?
Yep. Caroline, Axel, which is amazing, Myrtle,
Okay.
and Lucy.
Okay.
Caroline and Axel died in infancy, allegedly of acute colitis. Okay, the symptoms of acute colitis. So you guys are, so you're up on the know.
Yeah.
Nausea,
Okay.
fever, diarrhea,
Okay.
and lower abdominal pain and cramping, which are also symptoms of a lot of forms of poisoning.
Yeah.
Just keep that in the little back of your head back there. The little compartment right back there.
Yeah, right there.
Just keep it right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Caroline's and Axel's lives were reportedly insured, and the insurance company paid. Odd. Odd. Again, she's doing great.
Yeah,
She's doing great. I mean, she lost her babies. That sucks.
Yeah.
But she's being compensated for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
So a May 7th, 1908 article in the New York Times states that 2 children belonging to Gunness and her husband, Mads, were interred into her plot in Forest Home Cemetery. Okay, so at least 2 children they're thinking, but also there's other allegations that there were quattro. Right.
Okay.
On June 13th, 1900, Gunness and her family were counted on the U.S. Census in Chicago. The census recorded her as the mother of 4 children.
Oh, okay.
Only 2 were living, as we talked about.
Right.
Myrtle, who was 3 at the time, and it was Myrtle A and Lucy B. Okay, an adopted 10-year-old girl, possibly identified as Morgan Couch, but later known as Jenny Olsen, was also counted in the household. So, did she have the babies, or did someone drop the babies off, or were the babies taken?
I mean,
Just seems weird that nobody remembers her being pregnant and she had 4 kids.
yeah, that is a little weird.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but maybe they were seclusive.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe she was a very large woman, and maybe she just didn't show
Yeah,
the way other people may have.
Plausible. Maybe
You
she
know what?
was wearing a big dress.
We are giving her all the credit possible right
Of
now,
course,
right? The
yeah.
benefit of the fucking doubt.
Yeah.
Right? Because this is America.
Yeah.
You are innocent until proven guilty.
I thought you were guilty until proven innocent.
Shit, did I get it wrong?
I don't know.
Damn it. So Sorenson here, okay, died on July 30th, 1900, reportedly the only day, and this is pretty awesome. This is Mads, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Mads, yeah.
Yeah.
So he died on July 30th, 1900, which was reportedly the only day on which 2 of his life insurance policies had actually overlapped. One ended on one day, and the other one started like the day before.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Both policies were active simultaneously, as one would expire that day and the other would, begin. One would end, one would begin, right? The first doctor to see him thought he was suffering from strychnine poisoning, however.
Oh.
Yeah, that could be a bad thing.
Yeah, a little bit.
However, the Sorenson's family doctor had been treating him for an enlarged heart, and he concluded that heart failure actually caused the death.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
An autopsy was considered unnecessary because the death was not thought suspicious.
Well, that makes sense. He had heart problems.
He had a heart problem.
Yeah.
Doc over here said so.
Yeah.
How much money am I giving you, Doc? I mean, what? Sorenson died of a cerebral hemorrhage that day, so that's what was happening here.
Oh.
Okay. Gunness explained he had come home from a headache, and she provided him with quinine powder for the pain. She later checked on him, and he was dead.
Oh, no.
Yeah, quinine powder.
Quinine.
Quinine.
Quinine?
If I'm not mistaken, that's the exact stuff. If you get like a gin and tonic, that's the tonic part of it. So it's like tonic water. It's what you put in it to make something like tonic water.
Interesting.
Yeah. I actually think I know that one. I don't think I'm bullshitting you right now.
No shit.
But I could be. I could be bullshitting myself. So she applied for the insurance money the day after her husband's funeral.
That makes sense.
I mean, why wait?
Yeah.
You got to move on.
Yeah, really.
like...
And funerals are expensive.
They are expensive.
Got to repay what you lost.
That's right. Yeah. So Sorenson's relatives, Mads, claimed Gunness had poisoned her husband to collect on the insurance. No, come on.
No.
Get out of here.
That's not fair to just immediately
I
jump
know.
to that.
What are we doing here?
That's so upsetting.
It's a jump to conclusion board.
Oh, really?
So surviving records suggest that an inquest was actually ordered.
Oh, okay.
It is unclear, however, whether that investigation actually occurred or if Mads' body was ever exhumed to check for arsenic, as his relatives demanded. So, yeah, I mean, arsenic, quinine, that's an easy slip-up.
Oh, yeah. They're both underneath the cabinet
Exactly.
in the kitchen, you know.
One's rat poison,
Right.
and the other one's used to make delicious drinks.
Right. One's got skull and crossbones. The
Right.
other one just has crossbones.
And listen, they might both be white and taste delicious. I don't know.
Ooh.
I know arsenic's supposed to smell like almonds.
Really?
Yeah, and they say that only a certain percentage of people can actually smell it.
Oh, interesting.
And that's your daily fact for the day.
Yay.
Just kidding.
Oh. Do you have any arsenic?
No.
Oh, okay.
Why, you want to smell it?
I kind of want to now.
I don't like the way it tastes, but I love the way it smells. So anyway, yeah, so they were going through all this. And they were basically saying, like, bullshit, you poisoned it, right? Mm-hmm. So the insurance companies awarded her $8,500. Wow. Okay. Now, that was $8,500 in that time.
Yeah, 1900.
In today's money, it'd be about $299,838.51.
Damn.
That's a payout.
That's a little bit. And she got two?
No, they both combined together. That was the two policies together.
Got you.
Now, with this, she bought a pig farm on the outskirts of LaPorte, Indiana.
Smart gal.
Yeah.
Gotta keep that bacon coming in.
And I do know that we've had some people asking us about the pig palace with the dude that used to chop people up and feed to pigs and the pig guy and stuff.
They do that?
No.
Oh, I thought that was only in movies.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. You sleep well tonight, buddy.
Yeah.
You'll be okay.
Okay.
In 1901, Gunness purchased a house on McClung Road. It's been reported that both the boat and carriage houses burned to the ground shortly after she got the house.
Whoa.
Yeah, it seems weird. It's
Maybe
almost...
she's got like some paranormal stuff coming after
She's a fire starter.
I'm a fire starter.
Twisted fire starter. I don't even know if that's the right melody at all, but it just felt right. As she was preparing to move from Chicago to LaPorte, she became reacquainted with a recent widower, Peter Gunness, also from Norway. Yeah. They were married in LaPorte on April 1st, 1902. Not a good day to get married, by the way. Not with her. Just saying. She's like, April Fool. That's not quinine. So this was just 1 week after the ceremony, okay? Peter's infant daughter unfortunately died of uncertain causes while alone in the house with Belle.
Wow, she's got a lot of issues with these random bouts of death.
She's not a big kid fan.
Is that what it is?
Not a big fan of kids.
Not a big fan of the kids.
Yeah, not a big fan.
Oh.
Yeah. In December 1902, Peter himself met with a tragic accident. According to Belle now, and listen, we have to take her at her word.
Yeah.
He reached for his slippers next to the kitchen stove when he was scalded with brine.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that sounds like it
Hey,
sucks.
man. Accidents happen every day.
Correct.
Yeah.
You are more likely to have an accident in your own home
Yeah.
than anywhere else.
Exactly.
So, I mean,
Especially when you have a spouse around.
it's plausible.
It is.
It is plausible. Okay.
Fell and slipped and killed himself.
Right.
Yeah.
She later declared that part of a sausage grinding machine fell from a high shelf, causing a fatal head injury.
That's plausible.
I mean, yeah, if you have... Why? Sometimes you put stuff up where it shouldn't go, and then what happens? It falls.
Yeah.
It's called gravity, people.
Exactly.
Gravity happens.
Stuff back in the day, it's old.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just what happens.
That's unfortunate.
A year later, Peter's brother, Gust,
Gust.
like a gust of wind.
He came in pretty quick with that, huh?
Yeah, he walks in and says... Anyway, Gust here took Peter's older daughter, Swanhilda.
Swanhilda. That's kind of a cool name.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, he came, picked her up, and took her to Wisconsin, right?
Got you.
She is, and just kind of to give a little precursor here, she's the only child to have ever survived living with or being around Belle.
Well, with a name like Swanhilda, I mean, she kind of has to.
Yeah.
It's a name like...
Isn't it Broomhilda is the witch?
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't it a witch?
Yeah.
Broomhilda? I think so. What's that from?
Wizard of Oz, I believe.
No. Is it?
Maybe?
No.
Wasn't the Wicked Witch of the West named something like that?
Her name was Bitch.
That bitch dead.
Yeah, she wasn't very nice. So her husband's death netted Gunness another $3,000, and some say $4,000, so she's got some money in her pocket.
Oh, okay.
Local people refused to believe that her husband could be so clumsy. He had run a hog farm on the property and was known to be an experienced butcher. The district coroner reviewed the case and unequivocally, it's not unequivocally,
It's unequivocally.
unequivocally.
Oh, unequivocally.
Unequivocally.
Oh.
Not unequivocally.
So the colloquialism is wrong.
Correct.
Oh.
Unequivocally. No. Someone said unequivocally the other day on a podcast, and it's like a really well-known podcast, and I was like, hey.
Hey, you better check your grammar, make sure that script right, bruh.
I guess we all make mistakes.
I mean,
not us.
No, we don't. We're perfect.
That's right.
We don't drop grinders on our heads.
Like my mom used to say, God only made one thing perfect, and that's a perfect asshole. Moving on. So the coroner here was like, it doesn't make any sense, right? And he announced that he had been murdered.
No.
Yep. He convened a coroner's jury to look into the matter. Meanwhile, Jenny Olsen, the stepdaughter, then 14, was overheard confessing to a classmate, quote, "My mama killed my papa. She hit him with a meat cleaver and he died. Don't tell a soul."
Oh.
So she's dropping a dime on moms.
She's like, I know what you be doing behind closed curtains.
Jenny was brought before the coroner's jury, but denied having said anything whatsoever. Oh.
Okay.
Gunness, meanwhile, old Belle here, convinced the coroner that she was innocent of any wrongdoing. But of course she was.
Right. The last 8, it only makes sense to have another
Come
one.
on. Come on. Accidents happen.
Every day. I mean,
That's right.
Look at Hot Fuzz.
Right. God, I love that movie. She did not mention that she was pregnant, which would have inspired sympathy, but in May of 1903, a baby boy, Philip, joined the family.
Aw.
In late 1906, Belle told neighbors that her foster daughter, Jenny, had gone away to Lutheran College in Los Angeles. Well, good for her.
Well, good for her.
That's amazing. She's actually doing something with her
I'm
life.
glad.
And some neighbors, however, were informed that it was a finishing school for young ladies. Either way,
That's still awesome.
go out there, Jenny. You take the world by the proverbial unequivocal balls.
Unequivocal balls.
See, I did that?
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. However, Jenny's body would later be recovered, buried on her adoptive mother's property.
Oh,
yeah, it gets worse. Between 1903 and 1906, Belle continued to run her farm. In 1907, Gunness employed a single farmhand, Ray Lamphere, to help with the chores. Now, we're going to hear a lot about Ray later.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, throughout.
Okay.
We'll talk about old Ray.
Old Ray.
Okay.
Okay.
Old Ray.
Old Ray.
All right.
All right.
So around the same time, old Belle here inserted the following advertisement in the matrimonial columns of all the Chicago daily newspapers and those of other large Midwestern cities, because back in the day, personal ads.
Okay.
Put a personal ad out there, and right now her husband, she doesn't have a husband. She's got this great big old farm by herself. She needs help.
She's a big, strong man.
It's just her and Ray Lamphere, all right? And he's not the brightest bulb in the box, and we'll find out later about that.
Okay. Do you think in the ad that she put in her history with men and kids?
I'm going to say no, but let me read her ad.
Oh, let's go for it.
Okay, it says personal. Comely, or comely. I think it's comely. Either way, weird word. Comely widow who owns a large farm in one of the finest districts in LaPorte County, Indiana, desires to make the acquaintance of a gentleman equally well provided with view of joining fortunes. No replies by letter considered unless sender is willing to follow answer with personal visit. Triflers need not apply.
Triflers.
Trifler, you trifling bitch.
Pish posh.
That bitch. So basically what she's saying here, and just to break it down, is that she's looking for someone to come in with some money, because she's got money.
Right.
And put our money together.
And she's comely.
Right. And I don't know what that word is.
I don't like that word. It's so gross.
It kind of disturbs me a little bit.
Yeah, I'm a very comely one.
Yeah, is it? I don't like it. I think it means just homely.
Like in the pornos.
What?
What?
What did you say? Did you say Pinocchio nose?
No, like in the pornos, you know?
I don't think that's what... listen, maybe, man. I don't know. It is a personal ad.
I mean,
what do I know?
She's a little personal about this stuff, you know?
So now, several middle-aged men of means, people with some moolah, responded to Belle's ads.
Of course.
One of her ads was answered by a Wisconsin farmhand. His name was Henry Gerholt.
Sorry, one more time?
Henry Gerholt.
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 Oh. It sounds like you're gurgling.
Gallop.
Sorry. What's his name?
Henry Gallhart. Dirty hobbitses. You filthy hobbits. Go to Laporte, they said. Get on a farm, they said.
So after traveling to Laporte, Gallhart wrote his family saying that he actually liked the farm. He was in good health, and he requested that they send him seed potatoes.
Seed potatoes?
Seed potatoes.
What is a seed potato?
It's just a smaller potato that's starting to sprout, so you can put it in the ground and it actually forms more potatoes.
More potatoes?
I like potatoes, by the way.
Yes.
I do. Yeah. When they failed to hear from him, all right, the family contacted Gunness, and she told him that Gallhart had gone off with horse traders to Chicago. However, she did keep his trunk and fur overcoat.
That's
just
good.
for safekeeping.
That's good.
You know, what a good friend.
Yes, of
You know,
course.
he's going off to, Chicago.
It's warm over there.
Right, I'm going to keep this trunk.
Yeah.
So another suitor here was John Moe,
Oh, Mo.
who arrived from Elbow Lake, Minnesota.
Elbow Lake.
He had brought, it probably looks like an elbow.
Oh, okay.
Either that or a shin. That'd be hilarious.
Shin.
Yeah.
It's my knee.
Shin Lake. That doesn't sound right. How about elbow? That works. So he had actually brought with him more than $1,000 to pay off Belle's mortgage.
Oh, wow. That's so nice.
Or so he told his neighbors, whom Gunness, Belle here, introduced to everybody as her cousin.
Nice.
Yeah. He disappeared from her farm within a week of his arrival.
Just a week?
Yeah, maybe he just never, you know what I mean? Maybe he's just like,
Yeah, it wasn't working out. Here's the money. I gotta go.
fuck this shit, I'm out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Right. Although no one ever saw Moe again, a carpenter who did occasional work for Gunness observed that Moe's trunk remained in her house, along with more than a dozen others.
Oh, a couple trunks. She likes trunks.
And just to break this down, trunks, like not swimming trunks, but like big, the suitcases that held things in it.
The big wooden boxes.
Correct.
Ah,
yes.
Does she have like on display on the walls and stuff?
I would imagine they're bigger. Then again, she does put heavy stuff up high. I don't know. Maybe she does.
Maybe it's a trap.
Yeah.
The next one.
It's a trap. So next came George Anderson from Tarkio, Missouri, who, like Peter Gunness and John Moe, was an immigrant from Norway.
Oh.
Norwegians getting down together, man.
Hey,
I get
man.
it.
Gotta stick
You know
together.
somebody? Yeah, you know someone. We're from the same.
Hey, you grew up down the street from
Right.
where I was at. You probably know my brother. It's cool.
Right, you come from the same icy hood I come from.
Same icy.
That's right. Oh, by the way, I totally forgot to tell you. I'm making a little bit of a change on the Richard Kuklinski shirt.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah. So it's going to be his face, kind of like the Don't Be a DeSalvo shirt.
Yes.
But it's going to say, be like Richard or be like Dick, one of the two. I don't know yet.
Be like Dick.
Okay. And underneath, it's going to say, just chill.
Be like Dick. Just chill, baby.
Just chill. Or maybe just chill.
I like
just
that.
the word chill.
I like that.
Chill.
Yes.
Do it. Chill out. So during dinner with Anderson here, this is George Anderson from Tarkio, Missouri, she raised the issue of her mortgage.
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
I know, it sucks that she's always getting herself, and it's just probably a lot to deal with.
It is. It's a pig farm,
It's a big farm. She's just a woman.
Right. Doesn't have kids anymore,
Hold on.
Oh, shit.
Do you hear that? Oh, yeah. Every woman out there right now is like, what the fuck do you mean just a woman? I'm just kidding. Anyway, she had some money problems.
Yeah.
So Anderson agreed that he would pay the debt off if they decided to actually get married.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
I know. That's nice, right?
Yes.
Well, late that night, old Anderson here, he awoke to see her standing over him, holding a burning, almost spent candle in her hand and with a strange, sinister expression on her face. That's not creepy at all.
Sinister?
Sinister?
What's sinister?
Evil.
Oh.
Like the fruits of the devil.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So, large woman,
Yes.
standing over you.
Okay.
It's dark.
Already turned on.
She's got the candle. It's almost dead. And she's looking at you like... You know what I mean? I'm the leprechaun. That's what she's looking like. Yeah, you don't even know.
I have no idea what the fuck just
Damn it!
happened.
It's from Wayne's World. Wayne used to mess with Garth all the time.
Yeah.
And so he'd take a flashlight and put it under his face and just go, I'm the leprechaun. And
That's
Garth would
what
get all
he
scared.
said?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that's what he said.
Boy. I feel like, you know what, the listeners, they know.
That's good.
They know. That's fine.
They're better than I am.
That's fine. I didn't say they were better.
Oh, okay.
They're just in whatever.
They're
Moving
more
on.
well-versed in the movie
Yes.
side. Yes.
So now, without uttering a word, she just took the fuck off from the room.
She just ran?
Just ran.
Wow.
Can you imagine? I'm the leprechaun. And just take off running. You just hear her feet going. So Anderson, he fled from the house, soon taking a train to Missouri. So he's like, no.
Aww.
That's a little weird for me. Like, listen, I'm into weird shit. But that's weird.
That's too weird.
So the suitors kept coming, okay? They just kept on coming. But none of them, except for Anderson, ever left the Gunness farm. So the rest of them, or as far as we know.
Yeah, they could have ran off
Right.
in the woods.
I mean.
Got scared.
Right?
Yeah.
So by this time, she had begun ordering massive trunks to be delivered to her home.
Oh.
Yeah. You know, like trunks, really big trunks that could possibly fit clothes.
Oh, yeah.
Appliances, if they had those in that early, whatever.
Maybe.
Like handheld
Stoves?
appliances.
Yeah, maybe.
Pots, pans.
Yeah.
Human bodies.
You think?
I mean, I'm just saying you could.
Like, that's how big they would be?
Yeah, I'm just giving you an idea of how large these things are.
But doesn't she live on a pig farm?
Yeah.
Maybe it could be for more like a dead pig.
It could be for a dead
Shitting
pig.
pigs.
It could be.
Yeah, that
like
makes sense.
we don't know, is all
don't.
I'm saying.
We weren't there.
Benefit, doubt.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Big scary lady likes leprechauns.
And from what I hear, she was a biggin.
Oh.
Yeah. No, I mean like massive, as in like, and we'll talk. Yeah. So anyway, she started getting all these damn things. So a driver, who actually would bring these trunks to her, Clyde Sturgis, he delivered a lot of these trunks from LaPorte. Oh. He later remarked how the heavyset woman would lift these enormous trunks like boxes of marshmallows, tossing them onto her broad shoulders and carrying them into the house. She kept the shutters of her house closed day and night, and farmers traveling past the dwelling at night saw her digging in the hog pen.
That makes sense. She's building a trough.
Covering up poop. They poop a lot.
They do.
They
do
poop a lot.
because they eat constantly.
Right. So, I mean, you got to do the dirty work. And it sounds like, see, that's what I'm saying. She's doing the dirty work.
Right.
She's out there.
And she's by herself.
Right.
And she's just a woman.
Right. So now this guy's name's pretty awesome. His name's Ole B. Budsberg.
Ole B. Bugs. Bugs?
Buds.
Buds.
My name's Ole B. Budsberg.
Okay.
And I'm coming out here to hook up with this lady.
Oh.
I hear she's got a mighty nice farm. We actually have an uncle named Ole.
Ole?
Yeah. So he is an elderly widower from Iola, Wisconsin, and he actually popped up next. He's like, I'm in.
Okay.
He was last seen alive at the LaPorte Savings Bank on April 6, 1907, when he mortgaged his Wisconsin land, signing a deed and obtaining several thousands of dollars in cash.
Nice.
Ole B. Budsberg's sons, Oscar and Matthew Budsberg, had no idea that their father had gone off to visit Belle.
Oh, okay.
When they finally discovered the destination here, they wrote to her.
Nice.
Right.
Hey, Mom.
And she responded.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah. She just told him, listen, I don't know who you're talking about. I've never seen him.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean,
listen, she's getting older.
Yeah.
She could have a lapse in her faculties.
Right.
It's possible.
I mean, it could have been a pig that they were talking about.
Right. She gets confused easily.
Yes,
all right.
Yes.
So several other middle-aged men appeared and disappeared in brief visits to the Gunness farm throughout 1907. Then in December of 1907, Andrew hell no, I can't pronounce that. Helgillian. Hey, I think I got that.
Okay.
A bachelor farmer from Aberdeen, South Dakota, wrote to her, and Belle was all about it.
Nice.
The pair exchanged so many letters until a letter came that kind of overwhelmed them a little bit.
Oh, okay.
But not so much in a bad way, but like, whoa. Like, how do I take this, right? And this was written in Belle's beautiful handwriting.
Nice.
And dated January 13th, 1908.
Oh.
This letter was later found at the farm. Okay. And it read, at his farm, by the way.
Oh, at
like
his
not
farm.
her farm. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Quote, to the dearest friend in the world. No woman in the world is happier than I am. I know that you are now to come to me and be my own. I can tell from your letters that you are the man I want. It does not take one long to tell when to like a person, and you I like better than anyone in the world. I know. Think how we will enjoy each other's company. You, the sweetest man in the whole world. We will be all alone with each other. Can you conceive of anything nicer? I think of you constantly. When I hear your name mentioned, and this is when one of the dear children speaks of you, or I hear myself humming it with the words of an old love song, it is beautiful music to my ears. My heart beats in wild rapture for you, my Andrew. I love you. Come prepared to stay forever.
That last line a little ominous.
I know. I mean, all of it's a bit much.
I mean,
It's a bit much.
all I kept thinking about is, when I think about you, I touch myself.
Holy shit.
That's the first thing that pops in my head.
That's what you went to?
Yeah, that song. Yeah.
I was thinking of the Blink-182 song where the guy like was reading the letter and he was like, "My dearest." That's what I was thinking the entire time. And you go to masturbation.
I mean, come on.
Fuck is wrong with you?
What do you mean? What the fuck is wrong with me? How do you not get that? You're the perfect man. Come touch my piggies.
Yeah. Can you imagine just what the smell would be like?
It probably smelled like shit.
Moving on. In his response to her letter, old Helgillian flew to her side in January of 1908. He arrived with a check for $2,900, the entire savings he had drawn from his local bank.
Wow.
A few days after he arrived, he and Belle appeared at the savings bank in LaPorte and deposited the check.
Nice.
They're starting a family.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
That's awesome.
It's beautiful.
It's a beautiful fucking
You hear
thing.
what I'm saying? It's just beautiful. What they're doing right here is just fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
You got a pig farmer, and you got this fucking other guy whose name I can't fucking pronounce. Anyway, old Helgillian, he vanished a few days later. But Belle appeared at the savings bank to make a $500 deposit and another deposit of $700 in the state bank.
Oh, okay.
At this time, she started to have problems with her farmhand, old Ray Lamphere. Yes, you have to watch out for old Ray Lamphere. Or do you? Anyway, we'll talk.
Okay.
So in March of 1908, Gunness sent several letters to a farmer and a horse dealer in Topeka. Okay? It's the same guy, farmer and horse dealer.
Okay.
Not like a farmer and then also a horse dealer.
Does he steal horses?
Horse dealer.
Oh, horse dealer.
Dealer.
He deals in the horses.
He gives cards to horses. They play poker.
Can you imagine that picture, like that little draw painting or whatever?
With horses
dogs
instead?
with horses?
That's a shirt.
That'd be fucking amazing.
I like that one. We gotta write this down. Okay. So anyway, yes. So this guy here, his name was Lon Townsend, and she invited him to come visit her. He decided to put off the visit until spring, and thus did not see her before a fire took place at her farm.
Oh no!
Another fire.
But this one makes more sense though because it was so long.
It's very weird.
It's very weird.
Sweaty balls.
Schwebels.
So Gunness was also in correspondence with a man from Arkansas. Aha! She's playing the field, buddy.
Damn, she went to Arkansas.
Uh-huh.
Oh damn.
And sent him a letter dated May 4th, 1908. He would have visited her, but did not because of the fire at her farm. Also,
That makes sense.
Gunness allegedly promised marriage to a suitor by the name of Bert Albert. Guy had two first names, which did not go through because of his lack of wealth. So she's looking for looking for that gold digger.
I mean-
or she is a gold digger, should I say?
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. You just lost your revenue.
It's true.
I mean,
It's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, and she getting up there in age, you know.
Yeah.
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 I mean,
Yeah.
looking for a guy, little deep pockets. She's a big girl.
I should just see her walking around just playing that WAP song the entire time.
Let's get the fuck out of here. You get mad at me because I'm talking about I touched myself. You bringing in WAP.
Well, that just stands for We Are People, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, good.
Yeah. Is that what
All
that
right.
actually stands for?
No.
Okay, good. Just making sure I'm not the only crazy
No.
one around here.
It stands for a
place.
hydrated
Artificial.
mule
Okay.
cat.
Hydrated mule cat.
Yes. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you find me?
Yeah.
You found me? All right.
Took a second.
So the hired hand, Ray Lamphere, that we talked about earlier, was deeply in love with Belle. He performed any task for her, no matter how gruesome. He became, yeah.
Any.
Oh, yeah, she used to sneak, we'll talk.
Oh, okay.
So he became jealous of the many men who arrived to, court his lovely Belle.
Oh, no.
And began making scenes.
No.
Yes. He's like, this is bullshit! The fuck! Like, is that, would it be, or would it be more like, come on now! You're my woman! Come on, I want to roll you in flour and find a wet spot. Sorry. Anyway. Sorry. That's gross. It's gross. How dare you say such things?
What the fuck? I've never heard of that.
Yeah, how dare you talk like that, Logan? This is a family show. Stop it right now.
I'm about to use that.
So she fired him on February 3rd of 1908. Shortly after dispensing with Lamphere, she presented herself at the LaPorte courthouse. Okay, so she got rid of him, and she She went there and declared that Ray was not in his right mind and was a menace to the public. That son of a bitch.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's just carrying around a bunch of flour.
Right. Freaking, what is it called? Powdering somebody? Is that what it's called?
Yeah. I have to go powder my nose and other places.
Yeah. Anyway. So she somehow convinced local authorities to hold a sanity hearing for Ray.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Lamphir was pronounced sane, and he was let go.
Oh.
But Belle was back a few days later to complain to the sheriff that Lamphir had visited the farm and argued with her. She contended that he threatened her family and had Ray arrested for trespassing.
Oh.
So, you think he was just upset?
I mean,
Was he upset? Was he doing things to poor Belle?
Oh, maybe.
Like, was he just, was he just mad?
Yeah, he could have been.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, maybe.
He also, again, was not the brightest bulb in the box. Wasn't the sharpest pencil in the drawer.
Mm-hmm.
The brightest color in the crayon box.
Okay.
He was a couple of sandwiches short of a picnic.
Okay.
A couple of nuggets short of a Happy Meal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all those.
Okay.
Yeah. So, of course, Ray returned again and again to see her, but she told him to kick rocks each time. Then Lamphir made thinly disguised threats. Like on one occasion, he confided to farmer William Slater, and every time I read that, it looks like William Shatner, and I was just like, there's something on the wing! So anyway, he said to him, quote, Helgillian won't bother me no more. We fixed him for keeps.
Oh.
So I was right on how he actually talked the second time.
Yeah, you was right.
Yeah. Helgillian had long since disappeared from the area, or so it was believed. However, his brother, it's either Asley or, no, it's Asley. A-S-L-E. Asley?
Asshole.
Assel?
Asshole.
I really hope that's it. That'd be amazing. So Assel Helgillian was disturbed when Andrew failed, his brother here, failed to return home, and he wrote to Belle in Indiana asking her about, where the fuck's my brother at?
Yeah.
Right? Belle wrote back telling Assel that his brother was not at the farm and probably went to Norway to visit relatives. Dude, come on.
Obviously.
Right.
Dude's just buku full of bucks.
Right. So Assel said he did not believe that his brother would do that.
No?
He believed his brother was still in LaPorte. Okay, that was the last place that he was seen and or heard from.
Oh, okay.
So Belle, being the ballsy bitch she was, told him that if he wanted to come and look for his brother, she would help conduct a search.
Oh, that's so sweet.
But she cautioned him that searching for missing people was an expensive proposition. If she were to be involved in such a manhunt, she stated, Assel here would, be prepared to pay for her efforts.
Of course.
And, so Assel did the best thing you probably could do and come to the farm.
With a pocket full of cash.
But not until May.
Oh, okay.
Right.
You waited some time.
Right.
Yeah.
So now Ray Lamphir represented an unresolved danger to Belle. And now Assel here was making inquiries that could very well send her to the gallows. I mean, if she's found guilty of something.
I mean, really?
She told a lawyer in LaPorte, M.E. Lilater? Lilater? La. No, you don't know that one?
No.
We're going to call him Emmy.
Okay.
That she feared for her life and for her children's.
Oh, man.
Now, Ray, she said, had threatened to kill her and burn her house down.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
That sounds all too familiar.
What?
So it's been Ray all along.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Where is it? Fucking Ray.
Fucking Ray.
She wanted to make out a will just in case Lamphir followed through with his threats.
That makes sense.
M.E. whatever his name is, the attorney, compiled and drew up her will. Okay? Got a will for her.
Good.
She left her entire estate to her children and left the office of the lawyer. She went to one of the LaPorte banks holding the mortgage for her property and, not suspiciously at all, paid everything off.
Good.
I mean, one does that.
I mean, yeah, if I'm going to die, I don't want to give debt to my kids.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, that makes so much sense.
Exactly. Left it to her kids.
That's a good
come
mom
on.
right
It's
there.
amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah, good mom.
However, she did not go to the police to tell them about Ray's allegedly life-threatening conduct.
Oh, really?
The reason for this, most historical true crime nerds agree, was that there hadn't been any threats. She was merely setting the stage for her own arson.
Oh.
He was what they call a patsy.
Oh.
We can call him Patsy Cline.
Oh yeah?
No. Please
No?
don't ruin that. Yeah.
Pat.
That was my fault. I take it back. So Joe Maxon here, who had been hired to replace Ray Lamphere as the hand here in February of 1908, he awoke in the early hours of April 28th, 1908, smelling smoke in his room on the second floor of the Gunness house.
Ooh.
He opened the hall door to a shitload of flames. Maxon screamed Gunness's name and those of her children, but got no response. He slammed the door and then, in his tighty-whities, leaped from the second-story window of his room, barely surviving the fire that was closing in around him. He raced to town to get help, but by the time the old-fashioned hook and ladder fire truck, one of them old ones,
Yeah.
those ones, yeah. When it finally arrived at the farm at early dawn, the farmhouse was a big old pile of smoke and ruins.
Damn.
4 bodies were found inside the house.
Oh shit.
One of the bodies was that of a woman who could not be immediately identified as Belle, since she didn't have a head.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no head.
No head.
She lost her head.
She just popped off.
She's gone.
Just disappeared.
Gone.
Fire can do that.
She sneezed and yep. The head was never found.
Oh.
Okay, the bodies of her children were found still in their beds.
Oh.
County Sheriff Smutzer had somehow heard about Lamphere's alleged threats through the grapevine.
Oh.
So he took one look at the carnage and quickly went after the former handyman.
Damn.
That fucking Lamphere.
He did say he was going to burn the place down.
Yeah. So Attorney Leather came forward to recount his tale about Gunness's will and how she feared Ray would kill her.
Damn.
And her family, and coincidentally, you guys can't see me winking, coincidentally, burn her house down.
Yeah, I mean, she did say that's what he was going to do.
She did say that was what he said he was going to do. That is
what she said. He was said was going to happen.
Right. So, Ray here really didn't help out his own cause here.
No?
No, not really.
Did he say he was going to burn him down?
The moment Sheriff Smutzer here confronted him and before the lawman uttered a word.
In his tighty-whities.
No, that was the other guy.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that was the other, the hand that came in later. The other hand.
Gotcha.
The hand that rocks the cradle. No, it doesn't make any sense. So, anyway, he walks up to him before he could say anything. Old Ray Lamphere exclaimed, "Did Widow Gunness and the kids get out all right?" So, did he know about the fire?
I mean, it sounds plausible. Maybe he did live up to the words that he said he was going to do.
It's all about the he said, she said bullshit. He was then told about the fire, but he denied having anything to do with it, claiming that he was not near the farm when the blaze occurred.
Well, how do we know?
Right.
I mean,
we're just taking his word for it right now.
And there ain't no one else to back it up.
I don't like the cut of his jib. Okay. So a young little dude, John Solium, was brought forward. Okay. He said he was watching the Gunness place. Weird. And saw Lamphere running down the road from the Gunness house just before the structure erupted in flames.
Oh, shit.
Lamphere snorted to the boy. Hold on, I gotta do this. You wouldn't look me in the eye and say that. That's what he said. I had to get the snort in there. I don't know if that was very good. That actually kind of hurt my sinuses. Quote, "Yes, I will," replied Solium. "You found me hiding behind the bushes, and you told me you'd kill me if I didn't get out of there." Lamphere was arrested and charged with murder and arson.
Damn.
Then a shit ton of investigators, sheriff's deputies, coroner's men, and many volunteers began to search the ruins of the pig farm for evidence.
Gotcha.
Okay, right?
Makes all the sense in the world.
So the headless woman's body was a massive concern to LaPorte residents. C. Christopherson, a neighboring farmer, looked at the charred remains of the body and said that it was not the remains of Belle Gunness.
How the fuck he know that's a burnt body?
As did another farmer, L. Nicholson, and so did Mrs. Austin Cutler, an old friend of Gunness.
Damn, they really pay attention to these people, man.
More of Gunness's old friends, Mrs. May Olander and Mr. Sigward Olsen, arrived from Chicago. They examined the remains of the headless woman and also said it was not Belle.
How the fuck do they know?
Well, let's talk about it.
Okay.
Doctors then measured the remains and, making allowances for the body's missing neck and head, stated that the corpse was that of a woman who stood about 5 foot 3 inches tall and weighed no more than 150 pounds.
That's a small girl.
Friends and neighbors, as well as the LaPorte dressmakers who made all of Belle's dresses and other garments, swore that Belle was taller than 5'8" and weighed between 180 and 200 pounds. Remember, she was a very large woman who could toss around clothing trunks like they were Frisbees. Detailed measurements of the body were compared with those on file with several LaPorte stores where she purchased her apparel.
Gotcha.
Seems weird.
Yeah.
What do you really need, especially back then, to identify the body of someone?
I want to say, measurements, skin, maybe a head.
There it is. There it is. I think a head would help.
It wouldn't hinder the process.
I think not having it would hinder the process. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a little bit.
It's kind of hard to go, hey, who's this? I don't know. They don't have a fucking head.
Yeah. I mean,
know?
but she was burned.
Yeah, well.
I mean, it'd be kind of hard. Maybe she shrunk when she got burned.
Hey, and maybe, hypothetically, what we talked about before,
allegedly,
in fires, the human brain or the skull can actually pop.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Right?
They didn't say it was a clean cut.
Right. So we don't know.
Yeah, it's true.
Right?
Maybe she just shrunk, dehydrated and all that.
Right.
From the heat.
Right. It's possible.
The 5 inches ain't that much.
Don't tell my wife that. So, when the two sets of measurements were compared, the authorities concluded that the headless woman could not possibly have been Belle Gunness, even when the ravages of the fire on the body were considered. So the flesh was severely burned, but intact.
Oh.
Moreover, Dr. J. Myers examined the internal organs of the dead woman. He sent the stomach contents of the victims to a pathologist in Chicago, who reported months later that the organs contained lethal doses of
Quaalude.
Soap. No, I'm just kidding. It was strychnine.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So poisoned.
I was really hoping for Quaalude.
Who knew? You mean quinine or Quaaludes? Because there's those two totally different things.
Are they?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Oh,
They're the two totally different things. If she had Quaaludes in her, that'd be all kinds of crazy. I don't even think they existed back then. So anyway, she kind of knew her way around some poison,
some cleaners, You know
what I'm saying? Like
everyday rat poisons,
a little bit of arsenic. I mean, AKA quinine, whatever it is. I'm just saying, it's a little fuzzy.
Allegedly.
Like I kind of had her back a little more about 10 minutes ago. Is all I'm saying.
Okay.
So now I'm starting to shift a little bit.
Just a little bit?
Just a little bit.
I'm still kind of sticking there.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Gunness's dentist, Dr. Ira P. Norton, said that if the teeth and or dental work of the headless corpse had been located, all right, he could definitely ascertain if it was for sure Belle Gunness.
Why would there just be random teeth and not a head?
That is really funny that you mentioned that.
Oh, shit.
Enter Louis Klondike Schultz.
Klondike.
Yes. A former miner who was hired to build a sluice. Okay, you know what a sluice is?
No.
Well, he would begin sifting the debris. As more bodies were unearthed, the sluice was used to isolate human remains on a larger scale.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. And if that doesn't help, what the fuck is a sluice, you may be asking yourself?
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, it's a sliding gate or other device for controlling the flow of water, especially one in a locked gate.
Ah, gotcha.
So it's just to slow down the water so you can kind of go through it and sift it.
Gotcha.
Sift it. Remember, he's a miner. Miner. And by miner, I don't mean underage. I mean, like, go and look and
say, why would they bring a miner in to check out dead bodies?
Yeah, you got to keep the kids away from her.
Yeah.
All right, let's just get that.
A little bit of bad history.
Yeah, let's get that
She
out.
got a lot of bad luck with accidents.
Yes. She's accident prone.
It happens.
On May 19th, 1908, a piece of bridge work was found consisting of 2 human canine teeth, their roots still attached, porcelain teeth, and gold crown work in between.
Interesting.
Yeah, isn't that weird? Norton, her dentist, Dr. Ira P. Norton over here, identified them as work done for Belle Gunness. As a result, Coroner Charles Mack officially concluded that the adult female body discovered in the burned debris was in fact Belle Gunness.
Had to have been. They found the teeth and everything.
Even though nothing fucking else lines up.
But the teeth do. She got all the teeth.
It's just not the same size. Has no head. But hey, we found her teeth.
Hey, it's good.
Well, and I'm not sure if I put this in here or not, but I have to mention this, and I may have put it in. Somebody... Hold on, let's go through this first.
Okay.
Just remember old Klondike Schultz.
Klondike. What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Schultz! So asshole Helga Lane, whatever his name is here, arrived in LaPorte and told Sheriff Smutzer that he believed his brother had met with foul play at Gunness's hands.
No shit.
Shocker.
Surprise.
Then the new farmhand, Joe Maxon, the guy who jumped out of the window in the Stidey Whiteys.
Yes.
Okay, he actually came forward with information that could not possibly be ignored.
Oh.
He told the sheriff that Belle had ordered him to bring loads of dirt by wheelbarrow to a large area surrounded by a high wire fence where the hogs were fed. Weird.
I mean, you gotta bury the poop somehow.
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe make a flower bed.
Yeah. So old Smoking Joe here, he said that there were many deep impressions in the ground that had been covered by dirt. These filled in holes, Belle had told Joe, they were nothing but garbage, man. I'm just taking the garbage and burying the garbage.
They don't have any garbage men that come out there.
Right,
You know what
exactly.
I mean?
You want the whole place smelling like shit? No.
No, we live on a fucking pig farm. You want the whole place to smell like shit?
It's going to smell like shit and hot garbage. What are we doing over here? What is this, fucking Jersey? Get it? Hey! That was for the sister skeleton.
Oh, okay.
And for our other listeners out there, but most definitely for them.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so basically there's these holes. She says there's garbage in there. She wanted the ground made level, okay? So he filled in all the depressions. So basically, like where there were holes, there's like little sink spots.
Right.
And she's like, dude, I trip every time I walk out there to feed the hogs. Wink, wink.
And I'm accident prone to begin with.
Right, exactly.
Don't need a grinder falling on my head, too.
Right. I mean, yeah, you get it.
Yeah, I understand.
You get it.
Yeah.
So, again, we're talking about this, possibility that maybe there was some digging going on back there.
Yeah.
Well, Sheriff Smutzer took a dozen men back to the farm and began to dig. On May 3rd, 1908, the diggers unearthed the body of Belle's stepdaughter, Jenny Olsen, who vanished in December of 1906. Remember, we said it.
Yeah, she went to
We
finishing
knew
school?
we'd find that one, right? We kind of knew.
Yeah, we had it.
She definitely went to finishing school.
Yes.
Not the one she wanted to go to.
Nope. She was finished already.
Not the one she wanted to go to. Then they found the small bodies of two unidentified children. Subsequently, the body of Andrew Helgillian was unearthed. His overcoat was found to be worn by Ray Lamphere.
Interesting.
Kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
As days progressed and the gruesome work continued, one body after another was discovered on Gunness's hog pen. So let's run through these poor fucking bastards.
Yeah.
All right. There was Ola B. Budsberg of Iola, Wisconsin, right?
Yep.
All right. Vanished in May of 1907. There was Thomas Lindboe, who had left Chicago and had gone to work as a hired man for Gunness 3 years earlier. There was Henry Gerholt of Scandinavia, Wisconsin, who had gone to wed her a year earlier. Remember, he wanted to marry her? Yeah. Taking $1,500 with her, or some say 1,000, some say 15, whatever. A watch corresponding to one belonging to Gerholt was found with a body there. So had the watch on. Then there was Olaf Svennerhud from Chicago. That's so weird how that name just does not work there. John Moe, we talked about him, of Elbow Lake, Minnesota. His watch was found in Lamphere's possession.
Interesting.
Olaf Lindblom, he was 35 from Wisconsin. Reports of other possible victims began to come in as well, like William Mengay, a coachman of New York City who had left the city on April 1st of 1904. Herman Conitzer of Chicago, who disappeared in January of 1906. Charles Edmond of New Carlisle, Indiana. George Berry of
Tuscaloosa.
You're close. Tuscola, Illinois. Christy Hilkvin of Dover, Barron County, Wisconsin, who sold his farm and came to LaPorte in 1906 to be with Belle.
Aww.
Chares Nyberg, a 28-year-old Scandinavian immigrant who lived in Philadelphia, told his friends that he was going to visit Gunness in June of 1906 and never came back.
Damn.
He had been working for a saloon keeper and took $500 with him. John H. This last name is amazing. John H. McJunkin. That's pretty awesome. That is awesome. Like, you don't even need a nickname after that.
Nah, man.
Like, you guys going to hang out with McJunkin? Oh.
Oh, you fucking with that guy?
Shit. Okay.
All right.
Well, he was from Coriopolis near Pittsburgh. He left his wife in December of 1906 after corresponding with a LaPorte woman.
Left his wife?
Yeah, I wonder who the LaPorte woman might have been. Olaf Jensen, a Norwegian immigrant of Carroll, Indiana, wrote his relatives in 1906 and saying that he was going to marry a wealthy widow at LaPorte. Yeah. Henry Bizge. It's either Bizge or Bizge. It's Bizge.
It's Bizge.
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 So now we've got Assel and Bizge.
And Bizge.
Bill. Odie. See, he's from LaPorte, who disappeared in June of 1906, and his hired man named Edward Cannery of Pink Lake III also vanished in 1906. Okay. Bert Chase of Mishawaka, Indiana, sold his butcher shop and told friends of a wealthy widow that he was going to look up. Okay. Mm-hmm. His brother received a telegram, supposedly from Aberdeen, South Dakota, claiming Bert had been killed in a train wreck. Oh. His brother investigated and found that the telegram was full of shit and fake.
Wow.
Then there's Thomas Peterson. Oh, I was wrong. Thomas Peterson Line of Rushford, Minnesota, and alleged to have disappeared April 2nd of 1907. Then there was a gold ring, marked SB, the initials SB, May 28th, 1907. That was found on the ruins. A hired man named George Bradley of another one of Tuscaloosa, whatever. He had gone to LaPorte to meet a widow with 3 children in October of 1907.
Weird.
T.J. Teflin of Minnesota is alleged to have come to see Gunness in 1907. Frank Reidinger, a farmer of Waukesha, Wisconsin, came to Indiana in 1907 to marry and never returned.
Damn.
Emil Tell, a Swede from Kansas City, Missouri, is alleged to have gone in 1907 to LaPorte. Lee Porter of Bartonville, Oklahoma, separated from his wife and told his brother he was going to marry a wealthy widow at LaPorte. John E. Hunter left Duquesne, Pennsylvania.
Duquesne.
Yeah, or it's either that or Duquesne.
Yeah, Duquesne.
Okay.
Yeah.
On November 25th, 1907, after telling his daughters he was going to marry a wealthy widow in northern Indiana.
Wow.
2 other Pennsylvanians, George Williams of, what is this name? Wapawallapin.
Wait, what?
Wapawallapin.
Wapawallapin?
Wapawallapin.
That's his whole name.
No, that's where he's from.
Oh, that's where he's from?
Wapawallapin.
Pennsylvania.
Yes, Wapawallapin, Pennsylvania. Boy, that is a fucking thing.
Can we go there?
Can you just say that?
Wapawallapin, Pennsylvania. Wapawallapin.
What a name. And then Ludwig Stoll of Mount Jaeger also left their homes to marry someone in the West. Abraham Phillips, a railway man of Burlington, West Virginia, left the winter of 1907 to go to northern Indiana and marry a rich widow. A railway watch was found in the debris of the house. Benjamin Carling of Chicago, Illinois, was last seen by his wife in 1907 after telling her that he was going to LaPorte to secure an investment with a wealthy widow.
Okay.
He brought $1,000 from an insurance company and borrowed money from several investors as well.
Damn.
In June 1908, his widow was able to identify his remains from LaPorte's Paupers Cemetery by the contour of his skull and his 3 missing teeth. Which, sure, maybe she knows him better than I do.
Maybe.
Whatever. $1,000 at that time, by the way, that he brought with him was worth about $31,522 today. So it's a good chunk of change.
A little bit.
Let's see. Then there was also August Gunderson of Green Lake, Wisconsin. There was another Ole. There's Leonard Nicholson, Johann Sorenson, and possibly another victim was the name Hinckley. Okay? And there's unnamed victims here as well.
Jeez.
Dude, I'm telling you, this whole story is just crazy. There's a daughter of Mrs. H. Witzer of Toledo, Ohio, who had attended Indiana University near LaPorte in 1902. They're blaming
Got you.
Gunness. An unknown man and woman are alleged to have disappeared in September 1906, the same night Jenny Olsen went missing. Gunness claimed they were a Los Angeles professor and his wife who had taken Jenny to California. So, yeah. A brother of Miss Jenny Graham of Waukesha, Wisconsin, who had left her to marry a rich widow in LaPorte, but vanished. A hired man from Ohio, age 50, whose name was unknown, is alleged to have disappeared, and Gunness became the heir to his horse and buggy. An unnamed man from Montana told people at a resort he was going to sell Gunness his horse and buggy, another one, which were found with several other horse and buggies at the farm.
God damn, dude.
Yeah. Most of the remains found on the property could not be identified. Because of the crude recovery methods, the number of individuals unearthed on the Gunness farm is unknown, but it is believed to be approximately 12, at least. They're not 100 on it because on May 19th, 1908, the remains of approximately 7 unknown victims were buried in 2 coffins and unmarked graves in the pauper section of LaPorte's Pine Lake Cemetery. Andrew Helgalian and Jenny Olsen are buried in LaPorte's Patton Cemetery near Peter Gunness. That's her dad.
Yeah.
Now, here's the crazy part. Okay, no, actually, there's way more. But remember earlier I said to remind me of who? What was his name?
Yeah, Schultz.
Full name, please.
Klondike.
Klondike Schultz.
Yes.
It's actually alleged, too, and multiple people said that they saw him. First of all, I guess he was like a drunk and kind of like a shiesty guy.
Oh.
But some people claim that they watched him throw the bridge into the ground.
Oh.
When he was out there looking for it because he was like such a badass dude. Yeah, apparently there's a bunch of stories and shit that he's just kind of a turd burglar.
Ah.
Yeah, just
Gotcha.
saying.
Okay.
All right, so here's the even more fucked up part, if it's at all possible here.
God damn. Yeah, I don't know.
Ray Lamphere, her first guy that was in love with her, and then he got freaking caught up on these charges, and she's like, he did, and he's like, no, I didn't, and then that thing, yeah. Mm-hmm. So he was arrested on May 22nd, 1908, and tried for murder and arson. He denied the charges of arson and murder that were filed against him. Of course he would.
Yeah, makes sense.
His defense hinged on the assertion that the body was not that of the big old girl, Belle Gunness. Okay? Mm-hmm. He's like, how could I have killed her if that ain't her? You know what I'm saying?
Valid.
Like, that's... But then who's that woman? Well, I don't know. You didn't accuse me of killing that one. You accused me of killing her. I don't... Look, let's not split hairs here,
Hey,
okay?
she got caught up in something that wasn't her business.
Yeah.
It's not my fault she died, all right?
We're not talking about her. We're talking about Belle, okay?
Right. Where the hell did that bitch at?
Yeah, and that bitch is gone.
Not because of me, though.
Right. Not me. I didn't do it. Old Ray Lamphere is a stand-up guy.
Yeah, I just take all personal effects of everybody else.
So what I think is, and we'll go through this too when we go to the end and give our final thoughts, but yeah, I have a little bit of a thought on that whole thing.
Okay.
So now, Ray Lamphere's lawyer, work warden.
Oh.
Yep, sounds like something you get when you take a shower at a community pool. But anyway, I got that work warden. So developed evidence that contradicted Norton's identification of the teeth and bridge work. Okay. I got it.
I was waiting for it to spill over.
I drank most of it before I did it.
Oh, okay, good. I just saw it was getting real white real quick, and I was like, oh, shit. Is it coming up more?
I think I got it.
Making market beers at the table.
We're making market beers here.
Up there.
And again, son of a bitch.
Everybody, when you go to put salt in a beer,
give me the lime juice.
It kind of foams.
Give me the lime juice.
Lime juice.
Hold on.
And there's more. Oh, it's going down.
Oh, yeah. So that's the key.
Yeah, you put the lime juice.
You put the lime in the coconut and mix it all up. So anyway, we're making market beers here, and every time I make one recently, like it foams up like nobody's business.
Yes.
So that's. I tried to do it while I was talking to all of you, and I made a mess almost.
But we didn't spill no beer. That's all that matters.
Don't spill that shit. Anyway, so Wirt Warden here, the foot fungus.
Yes.
He developed evidence that contradicted Norton's identification of the teeth and bridgework. Remember, her original dentist.
Yes.
A local jeweler testified that though the gold in the bridgework had emerged from the fire almost undamaged, the fierce heat of the fire had melted the gold plating on several watches and items of gold jewelry. So odd that this one piece would not be melted because it was so hot there.
I mean, maybe it was just in a
right.
area, you know?
Local doctors replicated the fire conditions by attaching a similar dental bridgework to a human jawbone and placing it in a blacksmith's forge, which is going to be hot as shit.
Yeah, a little bit.
The natural teeth crumbled and disintegrated. Porcelain teeth came out pocked and pitted, and the gold parts melted. Both the artificial elements were damaged to a greater degree than those in the bridgework offered as evidence of Gunness's identity, okay? But they don't really know how hot it got. You know what I mean?
True.
So the hired hand, the second one, old Tidy Whitey, Joe Maxon, and another man also testified. Oh, here's the part that I was talking about. I jumped ahead. Sorry.
Yeah.
They actually testified that they actually saw old Klondike Schultz take the bridgework out of his pocket and plant it just before it was discovered. I was drinking when I wrote this. So soon be if it goes to... Anyway, so Ray Lamphere was found guilty of arson but acquitted of murder. Okay, so they still think that he set the fire. You know, freaking Billy Joel over here. On November 26, 1908, he was sentenced to 20 years in state prison in Michigan City. He died of the old TB the next year in December 30th of 1909. That sucks.
Damn.
But, I mean, whatever. So on January 14th, 1910, the Reverend E.A. Shell came forward with a confession that Ray Lamphere said to have made to him while the clergyman was comforting the dying man. In it, Lamphere revealed Gunness's crimes and swore that she was still alive.
Oh.
Lamphere had stated to the Reverend Shell and a fellow convict, Harry Myers, shortly before his death that he had not murdered anyone but had helped Belle bury many of her victims. When a victim arrived, she made him comfortable, charming him, cooking him a good meal, you know.
Okay.
She then drugged their coffee, and when the man was all fucked up, she split his head with a meat chopper.
Damn.
Sometimes she would simply wait for the suitor to go to bed and then enter the bedroom by candlelight and chloroform the hapless sap. Remember the one guy, he's like, I'm fucking gone, because he's like, hee, and took off running?
A little leprechaun?
Yeah.
I'm the leprechaun.
Remember, So we have somebody that actually saw that shit.
Yeah.
A powerful woman, Belle would then carry the body to the basement, place it on a table, and dissect it. Dissect it. She then bundled the remains and buried these in the hog pen and on the grounds around the house. Thanks to her second husband's instruction, Peter Gunness, the butcher, Belle had become an expert at dissection. Remember, she worked at this place with him. To save time, she sometimes poisoned her victims' coffee with strychnine. Remember, there were also children that were poisoned and stuff, too.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
She also varied her disposal methods, sometimes dumping the corpse into the hog scalding vat and covering the remains with quicklime. Lamphere even stated that if Belle was overly tired after murdering one of her victims, she merely chopped up the remains and, in the middle of the night, stepped into her hog pen and fed the remains to the hogs.
I'm about to say, man, what? She lives on a pig farm?
Well, remember, they don't eat everything.
Yeah.
They eat almost everything.
Almost.
But not everything. So maybe she was just trying to, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe she liked her hogs better than she liked her kids.
I mean, that's kind of fucked up, but they were maybe potentially making her money.
But it doesn't sound like I'm too far off, though.
No.
So, Ray Lamphere also cleared up the mysterious question of the headless female corpse found in Belle's home's smoking remains.
Oh, really?
Gunness had lured this woman from Chicago on the pretense of hiring her as a housekeeper only days before she decided to make her permanent escape from LaPorte. Belle, according to Lamphere, had drugged the woman, then bashed in her head and decapitated the body, taken the head, like with her, which had weights tied to it, okay, and throwing it in a swamp, okay, in the deep water. Then she chloroformed her own children, smothered them to death, and dragged their small bodies along with the headless corpse to the basement.
Jeez.
That way, when everything burned, it would all come down on top of it.
Yeah.
She dressed the female corpse up in her old clothing and removed her false teeth, placing these beside the headless corpse to assure it being identified as Belle Gunness. Gunness, damn it. She then torched the house and took off. Ray Lamphere had helped her, he admitted, but she didn't take off by the road where he waited for her after the fire had been set. She had actually betrayed her one-time partner in crime in the inn by cutting across open fields and then disappearing into the woods. Some accounts suggest that Ray Lamphere admitted that he took her to Stillwell, a town about 9 miles from LaPorte, and saw her get on a train and head to Chicago.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So now, Ray Lamphere said that Belle was a rich woman and that she had murdered 42 men by his count.
That's fucking
and
crazy.
Maybe more. And had taken amounts from all of them ranging from $1,000 to $32,000. She had allegedly accumulated more than $25,000 through her murder schemes over the years. A considerable fortune and right around $10 million in today's money.
Jeez.
It's a lot of money.
It's a little bit.
She had a small amount remaining in one of her savings accounts, but local banks later admitted that she had withdrawn most of her money shortly before the fire. Weird.
That is kind of weird.
So weird.
Yeah, well, but she was trying to keep what's-his-face on
Yeah.
her.
Belle, withdrawing most of her money, suggested that she was planning to evade the law. You think? Gunness was, for several decades, allegedly seen or sighted in cities and towns throughout the United States.
Just random cities.
Well, friends, acquaintances, and amateur detectives apparently spotted her on the streets of Chicago, which we heard that that's one of the places she may have went.
Yeah.
San Francisco, New York, and Los Angeles.
Wow.
As late as 1931,
Jeez.
Gunness was reported alive and living in a Mississippi town where she supposedly owned a great deal of property and lived the life of a respected woman. Had a bunch of money, bunch of property. Yeah, I don't know. Sheriff Smootzer, for more than 20 years, received an average of 2 reports a month. She became part of the American criminal folklore, a female Sasquatch, if you will.
Oh.
Gunness's 3 children's bodies were found in the home's wreckage, like we were talking about, but the headless adult female corpse with them was never positively identified. Belle's true fate is actually unknown. LaPorte residents were divided between believing that Lamphere killed her and that she had faked her own death. In 1931, a woman known as Esther Carlson was arrested in Los Angeles for poisoning August Lindstrom for money. 2 people who had known Gunness claimed to recognize her from photographs, but the identification was never proven, and Carlson died while she was on trial.
Wow.
And no DNA back then, buddy.
Nope, sure wasn't.
So what the fuck happened to Hell's Belle over here? To Belle Gunness. The body believed to be that of Belle Gunness was buried next to her first husband at Forest Home Cemetery in Forest Park, Illinois, which is fucked up. especially if it's not her, and they pretty much know it's not.
Yeah.
Okay, so on November 5th, 2007, with the permission of descendants of Belle's sister, the headless body was exhumed from Gunness's grave in Forest Home Cemetery by a team of forensics anthropologists and graduate students from the University of Indianapolis to learn her true identity.
Gotcha.
It was initially hoped that a sealed envelope flap on a letter found at the victim's farm would contain enough DNA to be compared to that of the body. Unfortunately, there was not enough DNA.
Dang.
So efforts continue to find a reliable source for comparison purposes. You know, I mean, you kind of have to.
Right.
Including the disinterment of other bodies and contact with known living relatives. As far as we know, Belle Gunness, the wicked Norwegian bitch, got away with so many murders, including her own.
And now, boys and girls, it's your favorite part of the show, the movie review. Which top 10 movies will make the cut today?
Ta-da!
Ta-da.
Ta-da, Junior! Yeah! Sorry. So you know what? You know what we're going to do?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, because you didn't know what the hell we were doing to begin with, did you?
And I'm still over here with my jaw dropped, so it's cool.
So what do you think about that? What do you think about old old Belle Gunness?
Oh, she innocent, bruh.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. It was all Ray all day long.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I could see that.
From the start, man.
I could see that.
He was just so obsessed.
So you think it was Ray Lamphere, huh?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah?
Mhm.
Okay.
Even on his deathbed, he was lying.
Yeah?
He lying fool.
I got some land, some swamp land to sell you one of these days. Just let me know when you're ready, and yeah, we'll get into it. I'll give you some swamp land. I'll sell it to you.
You're gonna sell me some swampland?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's beautiful. You'll love it. Trust me.
Are there gonna be pigs there?
Yes, there will be.
Fuck yeah.
Anyway, so we're going to do for our list of movies here, top 10 faked deaths in movies.
Ooh.
Yes. Yes.
I wonder what
Yes.
mustard.
We're going to talk about these. So number 10 here on our list is the Count of Monte Cristo, and I love a good Monte Cristo.
Yeah, it is a good sandwich.
They're
man.
so good. God, I love them.
I'm actually kind of hungry right now.
So not good for you. I haven't had one of those in years.
A Monte Cristo?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So good. Deep fry with the like raspberry inside and the ham and turkey. You guys hungry? Because I'm hungry.
Yeah, a little bit.
So you never seen this one before? 2002?
Mm.
It's based off a very popular book.
Oh, is it?
Yes. In this famous tale from Alexander Dumas, a young Frenchman is denied happiness and the woman of his dreams by three conniving friends who want the fortune of his soon-to-be bride for themselves. They cook up a conspiracy implicating young Edmond Dantès as an English spy and turn him over to the authorities, who throw him into the darkest hole in France, an island prison nobody returns from.
Oh.
With the help of a lifer on the rock, he is able to escape and use smuggler's gold to return in a new guise, the Count of Monte Cristo,
Ooh.
and to exact his revenge on the three who do not realize the new nobleman is secretly Dante.
Oh.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's good.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's cool.
Is it as good as a sandwich?
No.
Oh, okay, good.
No. No, it's not. Let's see. Then it says number 9. I don't know why it says this. James Bond, multiple films. Yeah, because everyone fakes their own death in that.
But do they, though?
Yeah, I mean, kind of.
But do they, though?
I do not want you to talk. I want you to die. So anyway, that's that one. Number 8, the Saw series, because it seems like that happens every fucking movie.
Yeah, pretty much.
The first one, dude, it got me.
Yeah?
It got me.
Really?
I love Carrie Elways. I love that was like such a low budget.
Yes,
and when you're
always.
watching it, you're not thinking the entire time. And yeah, I'm going to spoil this because it was in 2004. You better have seen it. And if not, it's too late. So when the dude sits up at the very end, you know what I mean? Like, because he was supposed to be dead the whole time in the middle of the room.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking
You
dope.
have seen that, right?
Yeah, I've seen all the Saws, except
Okay.
for the newest one. What is it called? Twisted or some shit like that? The newest one?
The one with Chris Rock in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually called... I don't know what it's called.
I thought it was something like way off the...
I don't remember. No, it's called, what's the hell that thing?
Spiral.
Yes.
Is that what it was?
I think that's what it is.
Actually pretty fucking good.
I think that is what it is.
Threw that out. Just threw it out there.
It's probably not, so let's stop stroking our own egos here. You know what I'm saying?
Stroking. Yeah.
Yeah. Stop jerking each other off, fellas.
Ew.
So number 7, Species.
Oh, maybe.
It's a good movie.
Have I?
Yeah. Yeah, that's Natasha Henstridge, where she's like, you know, the alien that comes down and she's like trying to like procreate with someone, but everybody sucks, and so she just kills them all, and her boobies are hanging out the entire time.
I have not seen this.
Really? It's good. The first one's good.
Might have to. There's more?
Sans the boobies.
Oh.
Yeah, it's got Michael Madsen in it, Forrest Whitaker, Ben Kingsley.
Yeah, Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah.
Milk.
Got his eye off. He's an amazing actor, though.
Goo goo gaga.
Number 6, Clue from 1985.
Yes!
Love this movie.
Fucking amazing.
It's so freaking awesome. If you guys haven't seen that, I mean, first of all,
To the kitchen!
Colonel Mustard! It was I. Anyway, based off of Agatha Christie, her 10 Little Indians, and it has the one, he actually posted something recently, Mr. Body, because they were trying to figure out who Mr. Body was. Mr. Body is the body. You know, damn it, Tim Curry. There it is.
Yeah.
It's not in here. So anyway, Tim Curry actually posted something on, I think it was TikTok or Facebook the other day. He's looking pretty old.
Yeah.
But he's such an amazing actor. Yes. Number 5, Devil.
I love Devil.
Do you really?
Dude, that's the one where they're in the elevator. It's fucking amazing, dude.
And do you know who wrote the movie?
The movie?
Correct.
I would happen to be a gentleman by the name of I don't fucking know.
You're right.
Is it like M. Night Shyamalan or some shit?
That's what it is.
Oh, okay. It
Yeah.
makes fucking perfect sense.
M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong.
That movie's a mind fuck.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
So good.
Yeah, again, trapped in an elevator, and basically the devil's coming for you.
Oh, it's such a good movie,
Yeah,
though.
yeah, it's that little old lady.
Yeah. Nope. I'm good. Yeah, no.
And then there were none is number 4 from 1945.
Nope.
Yeah, and this is just okay. So this is actually another version of Agatha Christie's 10 Little Indians.
Oh, shit.
But it's the 1945 version.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 3 from 1973, The Sting with Paul Newman and Robert Redford.
That's the one with police in it, right?
Yes. No. Like the Stings we talked about last week, you big silly nincompoop.
Oh, you got me.
Yeah, it says, if you haven't seen it, give it a go. It's 2 of the best actors at the top of their game, a brilliant con movie, and an excellent period piece that is redolent of the 1930s.
Oh.
It really bothers me that it says, and a excellent period piece.
Yes. Grammar. It's hard for people.
Fix your shit. Number 2 is The Third Man from 1950.
Nope.
Yes, I do believe this is Orson Welles. Yes. Yeah, some Citizen Kane,
Yeah.
Orson Welles.
Citizen Kane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rosebud.
Yes, I've
Yeah.
seen those movies.
Have you?
Nope.
I was going to say, there's no way.
I
of
know-
all movies, you'd have seen Citizen Kane.
I know Citizen Kane. I just don't. I've never seen it.
It's revered as literally one of the best movies ever made.
Debatable. I haven't seen it.
Oh,
so
I didn't
therefore
say
it's
it
not
wasn't
the best.
debatable. I'm just saying it's revered as.
I don't know who this Revere is, but I'm sure he probably yelled the British were coming a couple times, huh?
Yes.
Oh.
Number 1, 2014.
Oh.
Do you have a guess?
Fuck. 2014.
It's about a faked death.
Okay.
Yes.
JFK.
Oh, my God. No.
Oh.
I don't know how I feel about that one. A good joke, but damn it.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. What would be 2014 fake death?
Well, it has Ben Affleck in it.
Okay. You're getting warmer.
Affleck. And Rosamund Pike.
Nope. You lost me.
Gone Girl.
Never seen it.
Yeah, it's actually really fucked up, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah. It says here, they seem like a happy couple on the surface, but trouble is brewing in their marriage when Amy suddenly disappears. The resulting media circus and search efforts begin to drag all the couple's problems into the spotlight, casting an incriminating finger towards the bereaved husband who may have much to hide from the press. So basically, she fakes her own death,
Right.
makes him look really, really bad because like he was, I don't know, cheating or whatever the shit was. Yeah.
Sounds familiar.
Sounds familiar. Sounds vaguely familiar.
Yes. Was
So
the
anyway-
guy's name Ray?
Huh?
Was the guy's name Ray?
Ray? No.
No?
Ray Lamphere?
Yeah.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Wasn't running away?
No.
With a house burning down?
No.
Chick's head cut off?
I mean, I don't know.
I mean,
I wasn't there.
yeah, true.
I mean, it could have happened.
Plausible.
So anyway, those are the movies for this week, and that is the story of Belle Gunness. And again, we don't do solved true crime.
Never.
And that is one of those stories that's always really, like, it's always had me just enthralled.
I never heard of Hell's Bells, and I didn't realize she had that big of a,
She got a little bit of a rap sheet going on there.
just a little bit.
She got a rasta.
Allegedly.
Right.
It still could have been Ray. Maybe he lied to the priest.
Okay, so again, my thought on that is I think that he was in love with her, was not a smart guy, okay? Like his Oreo had very little stuffing.
Never heard that.
Because I just made it up.
That is so...
That's pretty good, though.
That is good.
That is good.
Yes.
I actually going to keep that.
Do it.
You guys can use it if you want. Just give me credit. That's it.
Yeah.
Every time you use it, just say, you have to listen to the Midnight Train podcast.
Exactly.
Right. That's all I ask. Mm-hmm. So anyway, I think she was in love with him. I think he was a little, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I think she was paying him off to help him out. That's why he was getting the watches and the coats, you know, and everything else. And like, not only that, but love makes you do stupid shit.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Especially when you know what I mean? I don't know. Like, I just feel like he was probably... Listen, he may have been, like, scared to death of her, too.
Or maybe he was the actual conspirator behind everything and she was afraid.
Yeah, I don't see it.
No?
I don't see it. Like, he was on his deathbed, and you would think that he would take that and be like, it was me, motherfuckers! You know what I mean? Like, you know, he would at least revel in that a little bit, but he didn't. And I think, truthfully... Her idea of it was easier to kill people than it was to work. Yeah. Than it was to try and, you know, get money or whatever like that. Or make money the right way. Right. And who's to say that's not the right way? I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't do it myself, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, he'd hire somebody else.
Right. So I think that, you know, that's what happened with this. And I think all these guys were coming and she was just getting rid of them.
I mean.
That's But truthfully, that's what I think.
Over 50 fucking people. Unrecorded. 42 recorded. That's fucking crazy.
Well, no, he claims it was 42, but all they really found were like the remains of 12 different. But the problem is, again, she's feeding them to
piggies.
Fucking pigs. Mm-hmm. She's taking them and dumping shit all over the place. Apparently, there was a swamp someplace because she threw a head in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So she had the capability and the accessibility to get rid of a lot more people.
She was a little smart.
Right. And, okay, let's look on the other side. Why, if all these people were found, why would Ray go and why wouldn't she have went and said, I'm pretty sure he was killing people? Because wouldn't that have immediately had them come out there and be like, oh, shit, look at all these dead bodies and stuff.
Yeah.
But then they would have linked it to her because of letters and stuff like that, too.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just super fucked up.
Yeah.
Super fucked up. So what do you think?
I think she's fucking crazy. And I don't think her being 5'8" and about 180 pounds is a big woman. I'm just saying.
For the time.
Yeah, okay.
For the time. Yeah. I wasn't saying like she's like some behemoth. Or
no, I was
like
thinking she was like the ugly stepsister from Shrek.
No.
Like just a fucking...
What are you guys doing over here?
Fucking unit out here just hauling fucking whatever it is on their shoulders and shit.
What's up, Shrek? Oh, man, I spit all across the room on that one. Jesus. So anyway, we want to know what you guys think.
Yeah.
For sure. Want to know if you guys, first of all, have you ever heard of the story of Belle Gunness? I'm sure a lot of people have. If you have not, what do you think about it? If you have, what do you think? Do you think that, she actually got to live out her life? Or do you think that she died in that fire? Oh. And remember when we talked about the
Klondike.
No, different episode. The solder children.
Yes.
Remember how kids disappeared and the fire took some, not all, and whatever.
Yes.
It was a different time, and there was no technology, and their investigative shits.
Yes, the shits
were not exactly advanced. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for shizzle.
So, I don't know. I'm just saying, I think she did. I think she did all that shit. I think she had him by the short and curlies because he was in love with her. And then when he fucking left because he's seeing all these dudes, and he was probably pissed off too because he's like, bitch, I'm helping you fucking hide bodies. Just touch my wiener. You know what I mean? He's probably like, I'm not even asking to finish. Just give me a little...
Just fucking look at it.
Yeah.
Does it look straight?
Just listen. Just go next to the gooch. You know what I mean?
Just touch it.
Yeah, just touch it. Or look, I'll touch it and just talk to me. You know what I mean? And she probably wouldn't do it.
She can say all the shitty stuff you want.
Right. Exactly. Talk piggy to me. I don't give a shit. So you know what I mean? And all these dudes are coming in and they're courting her, and she's probably doing. You saw that letter that was sent. Yeah. That was he probably saw that or heard about that and was probably like, oh hell no.
I mean, it was a found letter, so it could have been a.
So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at on that. I think Ray was complicit in it, but I don't think he had a hand in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think he was in love and dumber than a brass hammer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or as my father used to call me, dumber than a sled track. Anyway, moving on. Make sure to stop over to our official website, themidnighttrainpodcast.com, and let us know what you thought about this episode. We want to know, did you know who Belle was or did you not? And what do you think? At our website, you can buy some super sweet merchandise.
Super sweet.
At our store, where you can find your Duke of Fingerbum shirt, your Coming Soon shirt, which is going to be the...
I'm a dick. Chill.
Is that how it goes?
Something
Well, don't be a dick.
Yeah, don't be a dick and just chill, man. Be nice and chill.
Yeah. Or is it be like... I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyway, that'll be there.
Have some anthrax.
Yeah.
Chill.
Oh, Jesus. The Don't Be a DeSalvo shirt, the Switchblade Wielding Jersey Raccoon shirts. I mean, we have all kinds of stuff over there. And as we'll talk about in a minute, part of those proceeds actually go to a great cause.
Oh, they do?
Yep. Now, listen, you can also get yourself some Dr. Squatch soap. And it smells delish.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure Ray Lamphere did not use this. Nor did Belle.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
Because only good people use Dr. Squatch.
That is true. That is true.
And they
Dr.
always
Squatch.
smell so good.
It's just really weird. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but it's actually made of like 90% amazing and then like 120% super badass.
That's a lot of percents.
And these are things that they actually found out in the wild.
Oh, really?
And so Dr. Squatch, what they do, they go and they excrete this.
They excrete it?
Yes, they're plants.
Yes.
And the super badass is extremely hard to come by.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But this is in there.
Oh, really?
And when you use it,
yeah?
you become super badass.
That makes sense.
I mean, it does.
Yeah, it does.
It makes all the sense in the world.
Yes.
Yes. Anyway, get on over there, get yourself some soap, get soap for somebody else. It is seriously awesome.
It is.
And talk all I want about it. You guys know how we feel about it. Get 20% off your subscription. Just oh, by the way, we are going to be changing it up. I know I mentioned it before.
Yes.
We'll be changing it up soon. But for right now, just get on over there. Go to sponsors at our website, themidnighttrainpodcast.com, and click on the promo code DSCSquatch20 to get the best damn soap and get 20% off your first subscription.
That's a lot of money, man.
It is. Well, I mean, listen, the more you buy, the more you save. You see what I'm saying?
That is true. That is true.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to help you guys out here. Anyway, listen, if you like what you've heard from us and you liked this episode and you're like, hot damn, these guys are super badass.
Fuck yeah. You know why?
It's the soap.
It's the soap.
Uh-huh. So you can actually sign up and show us that you love us by signing up to our Patreon.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, just go to the midnighttrainpodcast.com, click on the Patreon button, or go over to the patreon.com/accidental dads. For as little as $5 a month, you can get all kinds of cool stuff over there. In fact, I was sitting there with a friend of mine this past week on my birthday drunken debauchery.
Oh.
And she looks over and she goes, I just got an email from Patreon.
Oh, really?
What am I getting now? And I was like, wow! Guess what you're getting?
Oh.
And yeah, I'm not going to tell you guys. You got to sign up.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you leaked the bean?
You see how did you say I licked the bean?
You leaked it. Leaked it.
I licked the bean.
That works too.
This show's going really bad today. What the shit? So anyway, all kinds of stuff over there. All right. So if you want to sign up, show us that you love us, and throw some money at us, we would definitely appreciate it because that money goes towards the show at all times. Maybe some beer from time to time. But since we love music so much and we want future generations of musicians to have accessibility and music education, we've decided to give to a great cause.
Oh.
That's the Save the Music Foundation. Their mission is to help students, schools, and communities reach their full potential through the power of making music. As one of the leading music foundations in the U.S., they actually support their partner communities in 3 ways. By donating musical instruments, musical technology, providing support services for teachers, and advocating for music education. Ooh. And I love it. So we're going to donate 20% of our merchandise sales and our Patreon donations, okay? And PayPal, if you want to hit us up there, it's the midnighttrainpodcast@gmail.com.
Heck yeah.
Throw us a bone if you want. Anyway, every month we're going to be doing this. So support the show, get a ton of bonuses, and help a great cause. And for more information or to donate on your own, go to savethemusic.org. I'm just making my own shit up today, aren't I?
It's working, though.
Now, listen, we have these perks that we're working on for our $10 plus.
Oh.
All right. And I really don't want to offend anyone else below that.
Yeah.
And the only reason we're doing it for the $10 up is because what we're going to be sending out is going to be kind of pricey on our end.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I hope that nobody's getting upset about that. Like, man, fuck you guys. I'm $5. I don't get this or whatever. No, I apologize. And hopefully the small shit that we send and we do, hopefully that's good enough. And the bonuses,
I think, make up for it.
100%. I would rather do just the bonuses all day long.
100%.
I would.
We could just do, all the bonuses.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Nah, we couldn't do that. So listen, make sure you sign up. All right, and don't forget to follow us on Twitter, on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube, on Spotify, where you can rate us, as well as over at Apple Podcasts, because that would really help us out, and you would be really cool for doing that.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool.
And we cannot thank you enough for all of your love and support.
Oh, we can't?
We cannot.
Oh, damn.
You honestly, seriously have no idea how cool it is that people actually listen to this podcast.
Fuck yeah, dude.
It's super cool, and I love the messages we get, and I love how people, especially in our Facebook forums and our pages and stuff, it's amazing. And if you've actually gone this far, probably because you're a pooper and you're like, they're going to say my name. Yeah, we do that too. We do, because we want to show our love and appreciation.
Oh, of course.
All right, so a very special thank you to our fearless executive producer, Patreon poopers. Always hurts my ears. To Tomislav Sobota, I hope I'm saying your name right, buddy. Amanda Denz, Chris Lucas, Zachary Danielson, Joseph Aramo, Margaret Dempsey, Kelly Ryan, Nathan Diekman, Stacy Lukonen, Nicholas Cooper, Caitlin McKinney, Trent Scott, Spencer Dunlap, Jacob Cook, Maggie Brothers, Miles Campbell, Brian Gunsman, Colleen Cox, Pumpkin Escobar, Mac Doherty, Turner Cox, Sydney Sayer, Gina Madison, Janet Sherrill, Chad Flint, Chris McLeod, Justin Kowalczyk, Rob Webb from the Fun Box Podcast. Make sure you're checking out the Fun Box. That's your new theme song, buddy.
I like that, actually.
Yeah. All right, you got that.
Just the fun box.
You just got to get me in here. Make sure you're checking out the fun box. That's it. Right
I like it. I love it.
Yeah, you can actually snip that if you want. Just give me credit.
One more time.
Yeah. Make sure you're checking out the fun box.
Perfect.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Now you got 3 takes, too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Anyway, to Christina Skelton and Jessica Bartolome from the Sisters Skeleton Podcast. Not to be confused with the Sisters Skeleton Podcast.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
And it's those Jersey girls I was teasing on earlier because, you know, New Jersey, it's the garbage state. Hey! You know, I'm just kidding again. You guys can make all the fun you want of Ohio because we do. To Maria Gibbs, to Chainsaw.
What the fuck?
Rick Resler, Courtney Batchelor, Katie Brabennick, and of course, our boy, Bill Birch.
Oh, good for you.
Oh, that was a little weird. This whole episode's been weird.
I gotta make it weird.
Jeez.
Gotta keep with it.
So listen, spread the word, and if you want your name to be mentioned on the show and for us to be forever fucking grateful, become a Patreon producer. Seriously, it's $5 or $10, whatever, and we're donating stuff, and we're gonna hook you guys up with cool shit.
Fuck yeah, dude. I'm gonna show up to your house. I'm gonna serenade you.
Yeah. Ooh. Would it be your last serenade?
Oh, damn.
This is my last serenade. Ooh, we got to work on the key.
Yeah, that sucks. It's all good.
That wasn't you, it was me.
Oh.
So listen, stay safe out there, passengers, and as they always say about this time.
Yeah? True. Motherfucker.
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.